Are you dreaming of studying in South Korea? If you are that person, stay with me for a few minutes. We are going to be discussing one of South Korea's scholarships that they give out to people who want to study in Korea. So today I'm going to talk about the KOICA Scholarship from South Korea. So this scholarship offers an incredible opportunity for international students to pursue fully funded master's and PhD programs. Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Tafara, and on this channel we talk about all things opportunities, education, personal growth. And because we are in the scholarship season, I am bringing scholarships left, right, and center. So stay with me to learn more about the KOICA Scholarship program. So the KOICA Scholarship program funds students who want to study masters in South Korea and also students who want to study a PhD in South Korea. And their scholarship offers quite a lot of benefits. It offers paying your tuition fees, you get your monthly stipends, there is accommodation, there is airfare, and much more. So if you're wondering how to apply for the KOICA Scholarship, stay with me again, because we are going to go step by step until you understand what you have to do after this video. So the first thing that I want to talk about is what is the KOICA Scholarship, this KOICA Scholarship. So the KOICA KOICA stands for Korean International Cooperation Agency Scholarship, and it is designed to support talented individuals from eligible countries by offering higher education scholarships in South Korea. And they have opened for the academic year of 2025, and this program is actually huge in South Korea. So when you're applying for the KOICA Scholarship, you are able to choose from 20 master degree programs, and their duration is 17 months. So if you're going to do a master's there, it's 17 months. That's like 1 year, 6 months, unlike other masters in other areas which are 24 months long. So this one is for 17 months. And then they have 5 doctorate programs which have a duration of 36 months. That means if you get a doctorate under the scholarship, you are able to study there for 3 years. So now this program is a fully funded program. That means you don't have to worry about them paying partial fees or even saying we are not going to give you a stipend and all of that. They cover everything. So you get your full tuition, you don't have to worry about paying tuition, you get your monthly stipend for your living expenses, food, transport, and so forth. And then they offer accommodation. One thing that I really like about scholarships that offer accommodation is you don't have to struggle thinking, where will I find accommodation? How am I going to, survive? They actually do that for you. And then the other thing that stood out for me for the scholarship is that they offer you a round trip. So hold on. Why am I excited? Some scholarships can offer to pay your tuition, can offer to give you a stipend, but when it comes to traveling expenses, you have to figure it out on your own. And what I like about this scholarship is, like, once you get it, your problems are going away. All you have to do is study and pass and get your degree from South Korea. So this one offers a round trip. That means they offer you a trip to Korea and a trip back home. And then they cover health insurance. I'm very much excited about this one, because some scholarship might offer to pay your tuition, might offer to pay your accommodation, but you have to figure out health insurance on your own. But this one is a full package. That's why I'm so excited. And then they offer settlement allowance, guys. Let's talk about it. Some scholarship might offer to give you stipend, but a settlement fee. Wow, this is actually something that I really like about this scholarship. What is a settlement fee? So for those of you who have had the privilege of having to travel abroad to study, there are a lot of costs involved, and sometimes your first month stipend is not enough to cover that. Some of you might not have laptops, some of you might not have a lot of things in place, but this scholarship offers you a settlement allowance. That means the first month you get there, you get your monthly stipend, and you also get your settlement allowance that allows you to get your laptops, that allows you to settle some bills and all of that. I think I like this one because it doesn't eat out on your stipend. You are able to get much more money. And then the other thing is that apart from those costs that I said they would cover, they actually have research funds and study materials. If they are offering you funds to buy your study materials, guys, this scholarship is everything. This scholarship is covering everything, and I think this is actually good. And one thing that stood out for me, if you have been following me so much, I talk about different scholarships from different countries, and some of them I always mention that if you want to really integrate into the community, you have to learn the language. So imagine whilst you get into a country and then you have to figure out, where can I learn the language? Do I have to pay? And all of that. This scholarship covers your Korean training, Korean language training. So this is a full package, 100%. All you have to do is meet their requirements. Now let's talk about who can apply for the KOICA Scholarship 2025. So to be eligible, you must be a citizen of an eligible country. This scholarship doesn't cover all the countries around the world. I've taken the privilege of screenshotting the list of the countries, as you can see on my screen. So yeah, if you're coming from one of these countries, you are eligible. And then you have to hold a bachelor's degree. As I said when I started this video, for this scholarship, they are only offering for master students and also for PhD students. So if you hold a bachelor degree, you are eligible. And then you have to be under 40 years old. This actually, really made me happy because I get a lot of questions from my inbox, people asking, oh, I'm 35 years old, will I be eligible? Or I'm 30 years old, I'm seeing that most scholarships are saying 25, and all of that. But this one, if you're 40 years and below, you are eligible. So please take note of this one. And then you have to be in good health. Asian countries with their medical certificates and all. So you would have to be prepared to go under a medical exam and have like a good health certificate. And then the other thing is that you have to have strong English skills, both for writing and speaking. As you have seen that the scholarship community, the scholarship environment is becoming competitive all the time. If you want to apply for this one, it would be good if you have like an IELTS certificate or a TOEFL certificate to prove your good English skills. So now that I've talked about who is eligible, let's talk about how the admission process goes. So the first thing that they do is you have to submit your application documents and receive a government nomination. And then you have to attend an interview at a KOICA country office or Korean embassy in your home country. So the interview is in person, it's not online. So once you are nominated, once you submit your application documents and you're nominated, you have to attend an interview in person, either at a KOICA country office or at the embassy, Korean embassy. And then after that, you have to do a university review of application documents. And then you also do a university interview or test and a local medical checkup. That means you have to do a medical checkup within the country that you're applying from. And then once you get all that, your final health checkup and your orientation, once you have your medical checkup in your local country, then you travel to Korea. You are in South Korea. There are other follow-ups that they do. They do a final health checkup and orientation upon your arrival, and then you start your degree program in South Korea. And then one thing that they stress about is your commitment to return to your home country after completing the program. So I know that most people, when we come here, when we go abroad, we want to look for jobs and all of that. But I would like to point it out that you have to be committed to want to go back home or to relocate somewhere else. So now that I have talked about that, how do you apply for this scholarship, right? So now that I have summarized the admission process, let's talk about how to apply for the KOICA Scholarship 2025. So the application process is in 2 rounds. So the first round is done by Korean embassies or KOICA overseas offices. So because the interview process has to be done in person, interviews at the KOICA overseas office or Korean embassy, and then there is results announcement. So once you pass the first round, you go on to the second round. This is now the university round. Then you have to do university document screening. You have to now submit your original documents, and then you have to do a local medical checkup, and then you have to do a university interview, admission notification, and then the final acceptance. So this thing is done in phases, and I know that the deadline for the scholarship is 31 July, and for all the processes that I've talked about, this might be, too long. I know that with the deadline approaching so soon and how the selection process goes very long, you are wondering, so maybe I'm not eligible. The reason why I bring these scholarships to you, even if the deadline is past, even if the deadline is like in next week, is because information is power. If you don't know about this scholarship, what it means that even next year when you were supposed, or even in the next month or next year when you were supposed to be preparing for the scholarship, you will just be sitting back and relaxing because you don't know about it. But now that you know about it, you will start preparing your documents for the next round, and you are able to apply. And the good thing is that their phase starts from 1 February to February 29, which is the KOICA first round. And I think we have almost finished half of the year. It would be good that you start preparing for the next round from June up to February next year. And then they do their university round between March 4 and March 29. And then for visa and vaccination, it goes around July to August. And then you arrive in Korea end of August as well. So take note of this scholarship, prepare if you want to be part of the next round, and I wish you all the best in applying for this scholarship. Please do so well to go to their website, check out the different programs that they are offering. As I said, they have 20 master programs and 5 PhD programs. So I hope this video has been something that has been made you see like some of the opportunities that you can take. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do so well to like, comment, share with your loved ones, and if you have any questions, I'll put them in the comments. I'll be there to answer your questions. So bye. Thank you so much guys for watching.